Boom. Real ghost caught by CCTV camera, it says at the bottom. This is looks like a TikTok video or some shit.
Okay, so I've already got some thoughts.
Well, you're ahead of me, so hold on.
No, it just keeps replaying.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, but I haven't seen the whole thing yet. There's a wheelchair. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So it does replay. So there's a doctor running, and there's a wheelchair that follows him. Right. That's what you saw.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna point out some cultural facts, if you will.
Okay.
Okay. None of the people in this video are black. No. I don't need to see skin color. I already know. You want to know how I know?
How do you know?
Because when the doctor came around the corner running, didn't nobody do shit. This I'm telling you, I promise you, this is a cultural phenomenon that is God honest true. The amount of black in your system determines how quickly you run when you see somebody running for no fucking reason, and you're like, well, why are they running? I'm not asking questions. I'm running.
Okay.
I'll ask you later. I'll be like, yo, why are we running? Give a fuck. Why? I'm gonna sit there and wait. Those three idiots sat there while the doctor ran around the corner. This jackass went back in his phone. Then the wheelchair comes around, and they all sat there and just looked at the wheelchair like, what's that? Motherfucker, it's what the dude was running. I would not. Okay, one, when the doctor came around the corner, slammed into the wall, I would have got up and been like, okay, what we doing? And then when the doctor ran, I'd have been right behind him. That's one. Two, if I didn't do that because I'm an idiot and it took a while for me to process, right? When the wheelchair showed up after I saw the doctor, that's time to run. Like, those are the two opportunities you had. I wouldn't have had to wait for the wheelchair to back up.
I thought the wheelchair was going to follow.
For a second there, I did, but that's the funny part. Maybe the wheelchair didn't, but whatever was sitting in that bitch did.
I think these guys are Middle Eastern, though, right? Is that black still?
No.
Because you said they're not black, but I don't see them being black anyway. I see them being Middle Eastern, like they have
the
garbs and stuff.
Which is still not black, because I promise you, I've literally been in situations where I watched this happen. One person runs, all of us running. It's almost like a universal thought process that all of us have been ingrained with in our hereditary. I don't know what it is, but I prompt one black person starts running, all of us running. We'll ask you later. I don't give a shit what it is. Matter of fact, if Steve ran into a room full of black people and we all looked at him and he was sheet white and he was like, and he ran, we're running behind him.
I mean, he's right, dude. I watched the Olympics the other day, and somebody shot a gun off, and all those black guys started running.
Thank you, Steve.
I mean,
see,
he's got it. About this video,
I have a point.
This video clearly has somebody pushing that damn I don't even know what you want to call it, wheelchair. Pushing it out and then yanking it back by a string or a rope, which is why it kind of yanked sideways and turned out straight, and why it couldn't go any further forward without anybody pushing. So, terribly staged and horribly acted.
The place looks really dirty for a hospital too. Like, if that's where we are.
Yeah, I've never seen a waiting room at the end of a hall like that.
That's weird.
And then part of the wall fell off when the doctor. Not to mention the fact that it looked like the video was all in grayscale, and he was like Technicolor in his blue.
Technicolor.
Yeah.
Let me see that one more. Yeah, he's pretty blue. That's very blue.
He's like super blue.
He's super blue. What the fuck?